Success Story by Onewill at Hexxa Geo.
Hi, this is Rajesh Mehta from Hexxa Geo Integrators Private Limited. We are a private limited company basically into turnkey projects where we work with projects which deal with surveillance systems and networking. We basically take up turnkey projects for government sectors like ONGC, Air Force, Bharat Electronics Limited, DRDO, and we are roughly a team size of around 230 plus. Way back I was sitting with our CA, Mr. Dhruv Maradia, and we were discussing on a few challenges which we were facing on the HR front and policies which we needed to implement or which we felt that were being a hindrance growth of the organization. And he suggested me the name of Ms. Meenu Rathod and Onewill Consultancy, and once we met her in person, we could find that she would be the right person who could take this challenge along and give us the best solution toward. We had been struggling with certain things across the organization where we felt like the implementation of HR policies, the process flow implementations and the process methodologies and the KRA KPI measurements, where we wanted the actual results or the actual performance measured of each and every person was somehow missing. We tried a lot of things on our own, but somehow it was in the mind, but somewhere we could not implement it as we wanted it. We even onboarded consultant a couple of months back, but probably we could not get the desired results of the implementation. And then we discussed with Meenuji, and we found that she had a clear vision or a picture as to how things would roll around. We started with a small deadline where we decided that we'll start with HR policies and then move on to the process flow and the KRA KPI metrics. Successfully, we could implement the HR policies, which made us feel very confident about the implementation. We thought that this is what we actually want the implementation to go around. And then we jumped on to the KRA KPI implementations, where they actually sat with the team. They made them understand what the KRA KPI is and how would it be useful to them. The team was also quite satisfied with kind of implementation which went on. Initially, there were hiccups from people, whether this would work out, this would not work out, and then eventually the system fell into place and everyone could see the difference without the KRA KPI matrices and with the KRA KPI matrices. The process flow is being worked out and daily monitored because it's a long process, it's a tedious process, and when we were implementing the HR policies, we ensured that the meeting calendars, deadlines which had to be met. Apart from the implementation of the HR policies, one thing which we loved about Onewill was that we could onboard a system where we wanted the financials to be understood. We wanted an implementation of MIS, which felt to be a missing factor, where we were not getting the correct databases of the projects as well as of the finances. And onboarding MIS team actually has worked out wonders for us, and it is giving us good results. Again, they had suggested us for a better improved financial implementation, and we have started working on that also, which is again a very good thing which has been implemented. One thing which we have generally noticed is we say that generally if the owner gets involved, then the system works well. But as they suggest or as they say, that the owner have to be at rest and people have to work. Similarly, what we have seen is that my HR team as well as the team from Onewill, without the owners being involved into day-to-day practices, has worked out wonderfully. Both the teams are working simultaneously to the level best of the implementations, and this is what has worked well. We sincerely thank Meenuji and the Onewill team for making the implementation so smooth, and it has been working wonders for us. Things which have been developed in the last couple of months has been actually a boon for our organization, and we look forward to a relationship for a longer period of time. Thank you.